Gentlemen, this is an important game. There's one thing that I ask of you. Do your job. Each of you have a responsibility on every single play. You all know this responsibility. We've drilled it into your head multiple times over and over again at practice. Do your job. Hey coach, let me get him. To reiterate off of what coach said, you fellas need to go out there and do your job. I'm tired of seeing one man look at what his teammate did and try to pick up on what he did and freaking just completely forget about his responsibility. If you got cover four and you supposed to have D quarters, then you get D quarters. You don't help in the flats. You don't help the other safety. You get your zone. And I'm tired of seeing this and everyone out of possession and place in position and freaking just busted coverage. It's just a busted coverage. Over and over again. Okay, coach. Calm down. I got him, coach. Yes. No, don't try to help out your teammate and help out in his zone when you see he's lacking and all that other stuff, man. Just go out there and do your job. It's a big game. We got the University of Miami. And then next week, we'll play whoever wins that game. So y'all fellas need to go out there and do your job. And this is it right here. This is it. There's no more chances after this. It's do or die, fellas.
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff taken following the right tackle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st down, it's play action. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
When they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grab made by the tight end. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for a man. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Panthers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust to the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. Will be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense makes their way into the field for their first possession. Kurt, let's shift the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass is caught. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Swarm to the pass rush.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Throwing up play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. 1st down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first.
Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Good for play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes a quick round. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is hauled in. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. As a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently, they had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss, I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to throw it again. Pass rush closing in.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot. Looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He makes the grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Breaks free. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's hit, rolls, and throws it. Incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop, turnover on downs. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. And the Canes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he finds the running back in the flat. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Going to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the pass falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Important 3rd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Completion makes it 2nd down. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, and no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Completion. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. They move the 6 to hold to the line here on first down now. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will be returned. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Big throw caught on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage seat brings down the returner. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Single back, takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain makes it second and medium. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, looking to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the line. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to a 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Georgia State. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that That tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? In the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Slides a quick throw. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
A big conversion by this. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, if you're going to give it, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Send the back in motion. Complete with a running back in this 4th down play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get away.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting it, the team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll go right back to him on 1st down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Grinding away with a running game. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Catch made by the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Hold on, there is a flag. It was on the defense. It would still be fourth down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Penalty puts the defense in a very tough situation. They got to step up here. It's first and goal for the offense. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Georgia State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. And it makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short action to the tight end here.
That's a good shot here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, it's 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You can see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. To dart to the left side. Touchdown, Georgia State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Handoff heading left. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the end man in the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Panthers. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. On the move now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the punt team now on to kick it away. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted on the fake. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on this. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Extra point try coming now. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he puts it off to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now for the 21.
At times, college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
To keep it, trying to get to the marker. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense getting set, second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Zips it down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening them. Another first down. After a clutch conversion motion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it near the end zone. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now, crucial third down and goal. Looking for 6. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. Oh, and he's off. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down here for this offense. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Big throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
How impressive these guys have been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation, here's the inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. The quarterback keeps it here. Fights through the tackler. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He shrinks the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense are all over in that time. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks right, lets it fly. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. I doubt they'll try another fake here. Pass earlier just did not work. This will be fair caught at the 30. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Of the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Takes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle, but 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Ooh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. 1st down and keep that clock moving.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Now it's 2nd down here. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He'll throw it now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game. So the clock gets 0-0. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.